let's keep moving.
Make sure we get it real good. I'm Eric Rittenauer.
And I'm Rhonda Rittenauer.
And we're house parents here at Green Acres with 9 little angels.
Go right over.
They have about 20 minutes usually to try to get all their chores done, so they're on time for breakfast.
Start with the doors.
It can be busy, but they are learning quickly how to do what they're supposed to do.
The girls of Green Acres are Maya, Nyasia, Haley, Aaliyah, Elizabeth, Kayaja, Zoe, Peyton, and Chloe.
On the sides too.
They share this house with Eric and Rhonda.
Are you awake yet, dear?
And this is a typical morning before school.
When we're doing the chore, I'm also asking them, are you proud of what you've done? Are you proud of your work? And so it's also, you know, teaching them to do a job and be proud of what they've done.
Milton Hershey School is a free boarding school for children in low-income families. They live in student homes with a group their age and gender, and there are more than 160 on campus.
You should have done that before we started chore.
House parents, like the Rittenauers, provide the structure and support.
And hopefully with all the disciplines, the expectations, the schedule, the routine that they're getting here, that gives them that internal discipline that they can carry on, and that just becomes second nature. You guys gonna clean up? We need to go to breakfast.
The school was founded in 1909 by Hershey Chocolate Company creator Milton Hershey and his wife, Catherine. The couple could not have children, so they used their money to open a home and school for orphans. To this day, it's funded by a trust started by the Hersheys.
This is such a blessed community that we have so many things provided because of what Milton and Catherine set up. Okay.
The school is built on Judeo-Christian values.
Ladies, let's listen to devotions this morning. A lot of times I tell the girls that, you know, I didn't grow up in such a structured discipline. I grew up in a typical home. What should you do with the person that you wronged? You had more freedom than what you typically do here. Yep, Elizabeth. But as an adult, I almost look back on this and say, I wish I would have had all this. How's it coming? There's lots of little things that come up, you know. Good? Little things like earrings or...
The big one for you is hair.
Hair. I try. I had pretty much seen every type of hairstyle, but then with our 9, I've seen a lot of curly heads that I've had to learn how to, you know, bring back to life, we call it.
It is chaotic, but you also want them going to school relaxed.
I like how we have our book bags on.
You don't want them going stressed out, and an interesting balance. So that's why we try to calm them down in the mud room with some songs and prayer.
Dear God, thank you for this day.
Get them ready for the day.
Amen.
You hope that somehow we can make a difference even in our, you know, off time, or we can teach our girls to make a difference when they graduate and move on in their life. So hopefully, even though this place in a way it's kind of its bubble, hopefully it opens everybody's minds and eyes to reach out to the world around them.
Bye, have a good day.
It's 2:56. We're heading down to pick up the girls from school.
It's not a job. It has to become your life. Did anybody get the bike card this week? You're really trying to make a difference.
I grew up in Somerset County, Pennsylvania, a little town called Friedens. And I stayed there my entire young life, and then I went to school at Messiah College. I was a pastor at Cador's Church of the Brethren. I lived at a couple places there, starting in Dallastown and then right in Loganville.
I grew up in Western Pennsylvania as well, and I grew up there, and then I went to college at Geneva College in Beaver Falls area for music education. Then we got married, and I followed him.
This is our apartment.
Eric and Rhonda's place is just down the hall from the girls. They became house parents 3 years ago.
This is where we come and relax.
Get a place that we can recharge.
They were at a crossroads.
Our friend had asked us to separately write down our dreams and goals for our next 5 to 10 years. And everything that was on our dreams and goals lined up with the school.
This is where the girls meet up with us after school.
Hello!
The kids kind of automatically flock to her, even before they really get to know her. She has a way of being patient yet firm.
Why?
So loving, but at the same time, the kids know that it's time to turn it around. Easy, easy. Put on the brakes. Nice to see you.
He helps me to not be so serious.
Hey, how are you?
All right, let's walk.
The Rittenauers usually work 12 days and then take 3 days off. It's a year-round position with a short summer break.
Look both ways.
They can't have another full-time job, but can pick up a part-time position during the school day.
Everybody in, we know what to do.
When they come in the door, they get right to doing their written homework from school.
Calm down, let's get our work done.
And having them here helps
Yep.
Eric and I both be able to help them.
I did do that.
You did? Can you show me what page? When I look at them, I see them fresh start, no baggage, whatever's in their past, whatever's in their future, I don't know.
I need you to take a slow, deep breath.
I'm looking at you as a person.
When I was a pastor at Cador's, I was a young adult pastor, and one of my big things that I was always telling parents was, it starts at home. All the ways of raising children, everything has to happen at home.
You need to try to remember what your teacher taught you today.
And then we end up here, so now we get to practice what we preached all those years. Put your stuff away, and then go do your reading, please. Okay, I need 2 volunteers, Zoe and Aaliyah.
From day one when Aaliyah came in, it was obvious she was going to be a leader. Good job, Aaliyah!
My first day here, my mom was like, I'm gonna be leaving, and then I was like, okay, go, because I really wanted to stay here.
3rd grader Aaliyah started at Milton Hershey School in first.
I still want to have some reading time for all of you.
I feel like it's a family because we all live in the same house and we're sisters.
Aaliyah's ready. Thank you for showing your 4 sacred values.
Aaliyah is one of the older girls in this student home. She knows why her mother wants her to be here.
She wanted me to come here to get a good education. She wants me to grow up and be a good person when I grow up.
So you're in 3rd grade this year. My name is Annette Colgill. I am head of the elementary division at Milton Hershey School.
All right, you ready?
A lot of us think kids come from traditional families. The reality is the traditional family, I think, is less than 50%. Our kids, they might be living with a grandparent, their grandparents, they might be living with a single parent, or they may have both parents but they're divorced. A number of our kids might live in violent neighborhoods. A lot of our kids move from school district to school district or school to school, so things get missed. That doesn't happen here.
This is a picture of my mom, my brothers.
Milton Hershey School recognizes homesickness is real.
That's me with my brother, Jamila and Jamil.
It helps that Aaliyah has siblings at the school, which many students do.
Sometimes when I see them, I might give them a hug or wave to them in the hallways.
Aaliyah knows she's not in a traditional school setting,
Just skip that part.
but she's had an open mind since day one.
Mostly I was looking forward to see the opportunities.
So we're just gonna do your books right now.
They might think, I don't need to be here, I don't need you or whatever, but
Does she kick out a chair?
their parent loves them or their sponsor loves them and wants what's best. So that's why they're here.
I'm so glad, little dinosaur.
Good job.
My name is Awa Bangura. I'm Alia's mom.
Aaliyah!
I have 4 children here. Alia is the first one I applied for.
Good,
How you doing?
good.
I'm from West Africa, Sierra Leone. I moved here 2000.
What book do you want to read?
I want my kids to have a better education and better future.
Can you look for the nonfiction one?
A couple years ago, Hawa found Milton Hershey School online
Can you find it?
and decided to go to an open house.
I'm like, can I take my kids there? I'm so scared. But later, 6 months, then I applied.
The poetry she's looking for, I already got.
Then Alia was like, oh, mommy, why are you going to apply? I said, when you go there, you're going to like it. You're going to see other kids are living there. So where are you going now?
And back to my class.
Let's find your seat so we can talk about what we're doing.
Today, Hawa is visiting Aaliyah's 3rd grade classroom.
Does everyone understand?
Twice a year, families can come see their children in class.
So with the teachers, about the kids. That's what I like about the family weekend.
Eyes are on your own paper.
The first time he came, it was like homesick, calling mommy, come take me. I said, no, you have to be patient. I said, you're gonna like it. Later, she's like, oh, mommy, I like the place. Can you apply for Jamila and Cheno? I said, okay, I'll apply for them. I need more glow.
Now her twins are in 1st grade and her oldest is in 5th.
It's hard, but at times it's worth it. Jamila, you done? I'm a single parent. I have to work with my bills. It's it's safer for them than when they stay with me. I'm gonna be here till Sunday.
These short visits are less emotional than at first.
I went home crying. Cry. I said, this is good for her. I have to let it go.
I signed up for piano lessons, but Mr. Pierce hasn't been doing it yet.
Hawa says her kids are growing closer at Milton Hershey
Do you like it?
and getting good grades, especially Aaliyah.
Every year I have sticker, distinguished honorable student. And she tell me that, Mommy, when I grow up, I finish school, I'm gonna be a doctor. I said, that's good. I said, that's a good decision. I didn't go to college. So I hope she's gonna be the first.
Tonight it's a chicken dish that school makes called huli huli chicken. And then I'll make some rice and some vegetables and fruit to go with it. I've always liked cooking.
Eric is the chef in the student home.
Every evening you have the option for a hot meal. So you can order the groceries to make the stuff that you want to make, and you can have your dinner cooked. So we try to plan out for the whole month what our meals are going to be, so that when I'm ready to order, I can just look off the list and see what I need, and once or twice a week we'll get an order in.
This is where Milton Hershey School fills those orders. They help student homes stay healthy by tracking how nutritional the orders are and reporting back.
Fortunately, our girls are not very picky.
Okay, there's one.
Before dinner tonight,
So what do you think would be some appropriate words?
the girls are writing thank yous.
And you are our hero.
You're our hero? Yeah, all of that was good, Zoe. That's something the girls here are very good at and taking time to do a lot. That's awesome. We try to help them realize how many people here are making a difference in their lives. They get scheduled for dental and eye exams and just regular routine medical exams. Everything's thought of.
Including the clothes on their backs. New students choose 84 clothing items from this clothing center. Nearly 1 out of 4 students don't have critical basics at home, like a coat.
It definitely gives a sense of comfort and security, knowing that they don't have to worry whether they're going to fit in or have the right clothes.
Okay, let's get the forks, spoons, cups.
It's tough being a kid, especially today. Knowing that they are going to fit in, they have everything provided for, they don't have that worry, that fear at all of where's it coming from. You can take your plate, honey.
You approach this job knowing that there's kids whose life is at stake, you know, how you raise them.
Two hands, two hands.
You want them to make a positive difference in the world. There you go.
Getting to know them and seeing how they grow and looking forward to the young ladies that they're going to become. Knowing that we had a hand in that, like planting seeds that will hopefully grow and come to fruition, that's a lot of joy to be able to watch. Let's start with Kiaja. What was your favorite part of the day, dear?